Good morning. I just wanted to take a quick few minutes and touch base with you. I know I send text messages a lot of times, and I know that sometimes we're just busy and maybe we don't read them. If I pick up the phone and try to call, a lot of times people are busy and they don't answer their phone and I get voicemail. So I thought I would try something different this morning and do a little video message for you. Just wanted to touch base with you and see how you're doing with your Juice Plus. I should do a better job of keeping up with you on that. But I just want to make sure that you're taking it every day. And as I tell people all the time, it doesn't work by osmosis, sitting on your shelf. It needs to be somewhere in front of you where you're going to remember to take it every day. I keep mine sitting on my kitchen counter so that I know that it's right there in front of me. And of course, it's a habit for me now, but I don't forget it because it's right in front of my eyes. Those are empty bottles, by the way. Mine are downstairs. So anyway, I just want to touch base with you. Make sure that you're taking your Juice Plus regularly because it won't do anything good for you unless you actually take it every single day. So I just want to make sure also that you have a really good understanding about what Juice Plus is. I hope I've explained that to you in the past. I know I've sent you some videos and I hope that you'll watch them, but I know, like I say, that we're busy. A lot of times we don't take time to watch things. But I kind of put this little visual together that I take with me when I do different shows and talking to people at health fairs. So fruits and veggies in a capsule. Kind of hard to wrap your mind around that, but that's what it is. When you take all 3 blends of Juice Plus, you get 30 different vine-ripened, fresh, raw fruits and vegetables and berries. So they take these fruits, vegetables, and berries, and they grind them up, take all the water out in a slow drying process so that it doesn't damage any of the nutrients. And then they're able to grind that into very small powders that they can put into a capsule that we can take. So I want you to understand also, Juice Plus is not a vitamin. Vitamins and minerals come from food, okay? So Juice Plus is a whole food supplement. And it's a very different thing than when you pop a vitamin pill, you know, because a lot of these vitamins, well, all of the vitamins that you find in the store, aisles and aisles of vitamins, you kind of don't even know which ones to take. But all they have tried to do is synthetically and by a chemical process extract out certain vitamins and minerals and pack those into a high dose vitamin. Well, that really doesn't make a lot of sense because when you eat fruits and veggies, they've been identified as more than 25,000 up to 100,000 different nutrients that are in fruits and veggies. So it's just not that handful of vitamins and minerals that you think you might need. You need all of it. For instance, in this apple right here, there's about 6 to 8 milligrams of vitamin C, and did you know that that is more powerful than if you took a 1,500 milligram tablet of vitamin C? And that's because of all those other thousands of nutrients that are in there with that vitamin C that make it activate and go to work for you. So Juice Plus is not a vitamin. It's way better than a vitamin. It's just food, and that's what your body needs. So I also wanted to share with you my personal story of when it really, the light bulb went off for me, that I really realized that something was happening inside of my body. I think I got the concept that it was whole food and it was better than a vitamin. But what happened with me is I had developed some periodontal disease. Now, mind you, I've never even had a cavity in my entire life. I still don't have a cavity. But I had developed some bad inflammation in my gums, and so when I went to get my teeth cleaned, there was bleeding, there was pain. They told me I needed to have a deep scaling and root cleaning. Well, I knew 2 things. I worked for an oral surgeon before, and it was going to cost a lot of money, and it was going to be very painful. I left skid marks and ran out of that place. I did not go back for another cleaning for 18 months. And I know that's not good, so don't judge me. I should know better than that, but I was scared. I had not done anything in that period of time except add Juice Plus to my diet. I had no expectations of what it would even do for me. Finally went back to see the dentist. My niece had just gotten out of dental practice, and so I thought I'll go see her. And I was fully expecting to have a lot of pain. Well, there was none. There was no bleeding. And she said to me, I don't know what you're talking about because your gums are in perfect health. Well, I knew what had happened before. I went back and got my records from the other dentist and brought them to her so that she could review, and she said, that's amazing. I have never in school and any of the practice that she had done up to that point had ever heard of anybody going from periodontal pockets of 5s and 6s, which is what I had at that time, down to 2s and 3s. She said that just doesn't happen. Well, the light bulb went off, and I'll show you why. You see this publication right here, Journal of Clinical Periodontology. There had been a study that was recently done right before I went for that second cleaning, and what they found was that they had groups of people that were taking placebo and groups of people that were taking Juice Plus. Well, the ones that were taking Juice Plus who had periodontal disease like I had, it cleared their periodontal disease up, or vastly improved it at least. And that's what happened to me. I was like, oh my gosh, talking about a light bulb moment for me. And so at that point, I realized that there was something really good going on inside of my body. Now, you know, everybody's not going to have that kind of manifestation, okay? But what we have to understand that there's stuff happening inside our bodies that we cannot see or feel. And when they do these studies on Juice Plus, they actually draw blood samples, and they can see it within an hour's time circulating in your blood, the good things that are going on inside of your body. So we know that that's happening. So I can tell you that your fingernails will grow faster, your hair will grow faster, your skin will start to feel better. There's also some outward appearances of things that you might see, but you're not going to see all that stuff that's going on deep inside at the cellular level. So the other study that I think is very good, I love this study. This is published in the Journal of American College of Cardiology. Okay, that's a big deal. All cardiologists subscribe to this journal. And so they did this study at the University of Maryland, and they fed people a high-fat meal. And so what happens when you eat a really high-fat meal is it makes your blood kind of thick, okay? And it constricts your arteries down, so it's harder for that to circulate through there. And do you know that after people eat high-fat meals, that's when you see the higher problem of people having heart attacks and strokes and that sort of thing? Well, so in this study, they had people taking a placebo, they had people just taking the fruit and vegetable blend, and then they had a third group that took fruit, vegetable, and berry blend of Juice Plus. And so they monitored them over a period of time, weeks, you know, and so at the end of that time, and even in that 24-hour period, they could see a huge reduction in the constriction of the arteries from the people that were taking Juice Plus. And in fact, the people that took all 3 blends of Juice Plus, they had a 98% improvement in vasoconstriction. That's a big deal, y'all. And it doesn't give you a license to go out and eat bad, but if you do, on occasion, just know that if you're taking all 3 blends of those, the berry blend is particularly helpful in that it's going to help you with that vasoconstriction of your arteries. Those are just 2 of my favorites. There's a lot of other studies that have been done, and let me just tell you this, there is no other supplement, none, zero, nada, that have clinical studies. Now, they may tell you they do, but they have borrowed studies. They do not have studies done on their actual products. They'll know that that's a difference. These are exercise and science journals, nutrition journals. This one here, oh, this one's a good one. I don't have time to tell you about that today. But this one was done at MD Anderson Cancer Institute on stage 4 ovarian cancer survivors. Amazing results that they found with that. So, I just want you to know that what you're taking is not a vitamin. It's way better than a vitamin. And if you're not taking it regularly, start taking it regularly, okay? Because you can't get these benefits unless you take it every single day. Okay, talk to you soon.